I feel like conscious hip hop is dead
Mm-hmm.
because there's nobody out there like that can transform somebody's life. Was that I know of. But you know, some cats be like,
It's
well, Juice
always,
World
yeah,
did it,
yeah,
or such and such did it. So
yeah.
maybe
Yeah,
we
like
just not
when I
hip
talk
to
to
what's
my
going on.
students, man, when I talk to my students, it's really more about coping emotionally. You know what I'm saying? Like this generation seem to be dealing more with mental health than conscious, like personal mental health than politics. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And a lot of that might be an offshoot of them dealing with what we dumped on them with our generation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With a lot of us being incarcerated, a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, just not letting go of our youth long enough to become parents, you know. So a lot of the young people that I work with, if they hear somebody that's connecting with them emotionally, that's who they rock with.
Y'all know what? I feel like the one person who could have possibly did what Supreme is talking about as far as making this transformative was
Mm,
Nipsey Hussle in this
right,
generation. And
right,
he's no
right,
longer here anymore.
right,
Yeah.
right.
So it be taking a long time to get cats like that now. Like at
Yeah.
first, you know, like back in the 80s, the golden era, up until like the mid 90s and everything,
Mhm.
it was a whole bunch of that.
Yeah.
But you
But
know,
now, you
again,
know, like
yeah.
Pop, when Pop got killed, we had Pop.
Mhm,
Pop
mhm.
gets killed. It took a long time to for somebody to come along to have like that impact
Right,
to actually be able to move the youth in
right,
a certain direction.
right.
And then also be doing something that is positive,
Mhm.
that where they could actually see, and he's relatable. They like his music or whatnot. I personally didn't like Nipsey Hussle music. I feel like that nigga can't rap. He sound like a conscious sister shocker to
Mhm.
me. But
Mhm.
I like him as a person. You know,
Right.
I definitely I like him as a person. Like I love
I
me
like
like
Nipsey,
I like
man. I
Nipsey
like his
Hussle
music.
before.
Yeah, he cold.
I
Yeah.
like Nipsey
But
Hussle before I even actually listened to his, because I would just be listening to him talk or whatever. I love Nipsey Hussle the man, right?
Right.
So, but a lot of people love his music, right? And so
Yeah.
I feel like he was that one that we had.
you know
I
what?
don't feel like it was
Uh,
one after Pop except Nipsey Hussle.
Right.
you
So
know what,
it's always a
I,
two or three. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I think it's not something that's it's organic. You know that natural leader, and I think it's a lot of them out there that want to, but it's a
Mm.
legitimate fear going on too. Once you get inside the game, you start seeing how the game works, and you understand what the risk factors are when you start trying to empower people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think a lot of cats try to sprinkle it in. You know, I think Mo3 had potential, had a lot of potential, you know what I'm saying, to move the needle, you know what I'm saying, but couldn't climb up out of that beef wave or whatever, you know what I'm
You
Hmm.
know what, Baba? I want to disagree with you on that one, because I feel like Mo3 didn't have the ability to actually be transformative as far as having an actual impact in a positive direction for the youth. I think more so Mo3 had the ability to transform music, the sound.
Yeah,
I think he was
yeah.
unique, and I had the ability to kind of do that music wise, but not so much
Well,
as
I think
like
he
a
was a
conscious
cat.
cat that can
I think he was a cat who
transform.
knew better, but wasn't strong enough to do better.
Yeah,
You see
Hey.
what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I think you get a lot of cat man. It's a lot of people. I've met a lot of artists in the game who knew better, but they just didn't have the willpower to do better. You know,
Yeah.
and like y'all, I turned down multi-million dollar opportunities because I knew better and I was determined to do better. You know,
yep.
Hmm.
and
Because
if
everything that glitter
yeah,
ain't
yeah,
gold.
yeah, if me and Low would have just stuck to some gangster shit, we'd have been on the road. We'd have been all right. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I wasn't willing to do that. We wasn't willing to do that, you know. But everybody not gonna make that play. Everybody not
Yeah.
gonna say, "Well, shit, I'm gonna turn that down and go back to the house, try to find a job." Everybody
Yeah.
ain't gonna do that,
Right.
you
Right.
know.
Right.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
a lot of artists gonna say, "Shit, man, whatever gonna keep that check rolling in, whatever gonna
Yeah.
keep the rent paid, whatever gonna get me on, that's what I'm gonna do." So you got a lot of them out there that know better. They just don't have the willpower or the resources to do better because the motherfuckers pulling the strings, signing the checks, they want a certain formula. They in business. They ain't worried
Yeah. For
about
sure.
they in sex and violence sales in America. Again,
For sure.
if you ain't up on that shit, then yeah, we ain't gonna back you. So
Yeah.
a lot of them, man, and that's why a lot of the artists be tortured souls, because that ain't them
Yeah.
that you see.
Hip Hop School, Past and Present Podcast.